All right. Hello and welcome to the Table Talk Otaku podcast. My name is Okami, or Christian, whatever you'd like to call me. I come from
Part
a
67, Season 2.
decent sized town in Pennsylvania from a smaller town in Oklahoma. And I'm a Christian, which affects most, if not all, my views. And then we got our co host here.
Yay. I'm Pat. Just Pat's fine. Don't have to call me anything else. And just had a mild, chilly Sunday.
Mild chili.
I mean, it's pretty cold for my area. In fact, I think it's going to get down to the mid-20s tonight.
Yeah, we're already there with snow on the ground, and I'm
Oh,
loving
I
it.
know you are. I
I'm
keep getting
loving
those weather advisories for the East Coast. Like, y'all about to get pounded. Yeah, it's currently 44 degrees here.
it. Pounded. It's fine. I love it. Well, and we don't have our third wheel this time. Did he
He might be
did
busy.
did he say anything to you?
Nuh-uh. I DM'd him a minute ago, but he ain't heard nothing yet. He might be busy.
Yeah. It's been a while, so he might be on a trip for work or something.
Yeah, it's a good possibility.
Yeah. Well, we got a few things to talk about. I thought he would be here, and I wanted his thoughts on the similar game trends,
Yeah, he probably has something to say about this.
especially since he's always on the wrong end of each one.
Sorry, I hear some bias in that statement.
I think he has bias, not
Y'all
me.
both
I
do, without a
I
doubt.
play both games, so to me, I'm the unbiased one here. I mean, I don't. You played both of the games too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. Haven't played one in a while though, because
Yeah,
I got kind of tired of hero shooters.
I'm still not, but I don't have anybody to play with, so
Yeah, I figured.
it's too tough.
Hey.
Yeah, but similar
Like,
game trends. We're thinking like CS2 and Valorant or CS:GO at the time,
well,
but
there,
in Valorant.
there's one I know you don't play a lot, but it's gotten so many clones in the last few years.
Yeah,
It's
and
fucking
then
Vampire Survivors.
yeah, that's true. That's got a lot. The Whole Alive, I think, is the biggest one, right? The
Yeah,
at
well,
least
probably
the
because it's
copy.
free.
Yeah,
Yeah, Hollow Cure, but I mean, also you got games like Brotato. They're very similar, and a ton of
yeah,
other ones I probably can't mention.
yeah. Why not?
Yeah, I keep seeing pop them up under that genre, but they also have R18 tags next to them.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean you can't mention it.
I mean,
Just
it's like
can't play it
the
on
the
Twitch.
the one I see the most of is one called Sexy Mystic Survivors. It's just vampire slayers with sexy women.
Uh,
Vampire survivors. So it's probably the most
Probably.
one of that genre I see to come across the most. It's highly rated apparently.
Well, must be pretty good then.
I mean, there is a safer work version of it where it turns off the problematic content.
Oh, there you go. You can stream it on
Indeed, maybe
Twitch.
you can play it on Twitch. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna, and then also CS2 Valo is one big one, but then like Among Us and Goose Goose Duck. There are others that are like Among
Oh,
Us
without
as
a doubt.
well, or Goose Goose Duck. Um, I don't even know if those were the first two in that genre. They could have been later on, but Among Us is the only one I can think that started that trend. But there's a lot more like Repo and Lethal Company, close to the same thing.
Oh, and then you got games that are feature like climbing or just climbing, going up in general, or climbing.
Yeah,
That's
peak,
that's been a feature recently.
peak, only up,
Chained together,
chained together. I
technically
mean,
Jump King.
Yeah, Jump King. I would say, what's the Bennett
Getting
Foddy?
over it.
Getting over it, golfing over it.
Yeah. The one they did one of those also was a pogo stick type where you had to do the whole thing with a pogo stick. It was a side
Yeah,
scroller though.
yeah. There's a ton.
Oh, and then there's the friend slop trend. Yeah, friend slop.
Friend swap. Is
Yeah, well,
that the?
that's what they kind of call games like Peak and
Oh,
Repo and
okay.
stuff like that. They call it's called friend slop because it's a game designed for friends, which a group of
Yeah,
streamers will latch onto it and it gets big. Oh,
yeah. And then there's. I mean, there's still a ton more, even some older ones. Like I would say, a lot of the old fighting games are kind of similar, but
yeah. Especially when you go to the way back ones on the Super Nintendo, they kind of all got certain similarities to them.
yeah. I mean, like the Ninja Turtles games were also what's the game, the Japanese one that's a lot like that. That's like a side scroller fighting hack and
Ninja
slash.
Turtle fighting game.
Yeah, no, there's Ninja Turtles, which is its own thing, and then there was one in Japan that's like with
Oh,
the guy with the lead pipe.
yeah, I was gonna say yeah, Fatal Fury or something like
Fatal
that.
Fury. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say Fatal
Yeah,
Fury and
as beat 'em
Teenage
up
Mutant Ninja
games,
Turtles. Yeah, those are similar.
very much
Um,
so.
yeah, and then there.
Well,
I mean,
let's think of one that actually might be better than the original. Like
better than.
what's a
I
game
mean,
what's a
I
game that
would
was a
say
clone?
Fatal Fury. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I'd say the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is better, which technically came after it.
Yeah,
Didn't
well, I
Fatal
mean that
Fury
one's
come
all
out
well
way before then?
they were made for, what you call it both were made for arcade originally. I remember playing
Yeah.
both games on arcade back in the day.
Fatal Fury King of Fighters is 1991.
Oof. And the Ninja Turtles one was Super Nintendo, I believe, or Sega, one or the other.
Oh, I don't even know what the first one was called. Teenage Mutant 89 in
Wait,
the
that might be the NES one. Let's see.
it is yeah, NES. But it's not the same. It's not
No, no,
what I'm talking about.
the one you're thinking of is I'm looking at the screenshot of it right now. It's called the arcade game. It's I can't see an actual title for it.
It's just Turtles 2
Okay, then
or
yeah, where like
or
the first level you're going through a building on fire and you're trying to rescue April and shit.
yeah, it's Super Kame Ninja in Japan, but it's
Yeah,
just Teenage
they just
Mutant
gave it
Ninja
a
Turtles.
they gave it a TMNT skin when they brought it over here.
So actually, Turtles came first. They're 89. That one is also 89.
The arcade game,
Yeah.
not the Nintendo one. I
Yep.
mean regular Nintendo.
Yep.
Dang,
It came out in 89 on the arcade and the 90s and
holy
1990
crap!
on the NES. Oh, look at
But
that.
it, but again, that game was kind of skinned over from another game. That feels kind of dirty, but it is a better game. Yes,
Yeah. So,
although I'm sure there's people out here that argue about that. Which one's better?
yeah, because the other one I was thinking of is a like platformer that
Yeah,
Ninja Turtles
that's the
does.
Nintendo
That's the
the first
original
Nintendo.
original one.
Yeah,
But
which
they both
considered one of
came
the
out.
hardest games of all time too.
Yeah, but both of them came out in '89. The arcade one that has the beat 'em up and the platformer. All both of them came out in '89.
That's crazy. Probably because one was an arcade release and the other one was made for console. I'm
Yeah.
guessing
Yep.
because the graphics on one far outshines the other.
Yep. That's true. I mean,
Uh,
there's also like Contra. Um,
yeah, but what
has a
clone of
lot of.
Contra exactly?
I
I know
mean,
there's some out there.
there's a ton of the clones of Contra. I just don't know the names of them because I just played Contra. But let's see, Contra clones. Let's see what they
That's a good question. I know Contra was good. Even the first, I mostly played the first Contra. That game was good.
run and so run and gun is what it's considered. do do do. Let's see here. Sega's Periscope was seen as one of the first ones way back in 1965.
1965.
Yeah, but it's just giving me the whole history.
Mm-hmm.
Do do do. Boom 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 boom. I'm trying to find the more run and gun rail shooters. Here we go. What is Sasuke versus Commander, which is an SNK title? Let's see what
We need to
this
play
is.
Operation Galaga.
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
mean this
Met-
is
Metal Slug's technically the same type of game as
true,
Contra.
true.
I like me some Metal Slug.
Konami created a side-scrolling coin-op arcade game. Gunstar Heroes in 1993's it says it's essentially a copy, but for kids almost. Yep, I see it. I'm looking at that. There's Sega's Buck Rogers.
Area 51. Oh, that's
Yeah,
kind
I
of a
would say
railway.
it's
That's a rail.
close. It's a
It's a
3D.
railway shooter though.
Yeah,
Like I wouldn't consider it a railway shooter as a run and gun game. They're kind of different.
yeah. But those are fun too. I mean, but there's a lot of clones. Contra's just the most well known. I would say like dungeon crawlers too. Like
What
what
was the
a
first Diablo 2 game? Diablo 1 like game?
yeah, and then like the gauntlet games. There's a lot of different style of gauntlets.
Oh,
Like
there's
the
a few
gaunt.
games that copy that Gauntlet's format
Yeah,
as well. Gauntlet Legends or what was it, Dark Legacy is kind of different from the more modern Gauntlet.
yeah. I mean, Gang Beasts, Peak, Gang Beasts, and World Fall Flat are all kind of the same, but the mechanics wise. But then they have different games kind of
I
inside
was
of
gonna
them.
I was gonna ask as far as clones go. Do you prefer Lethal Company or do you prefer Repo?
I definitely prefer Repo, but that's because in Lethal Company, there's I can't see as much,
Yeah, I can
and
see that.
so
You
with
really need
Lethal
a flashlight in that game.
Yeah, with Lethal Company, I feel like sometimes I just get like destroyed by the game without any of my doing. Whereas in Repo, I'm like, okay, I could see that clearly, and I just ran straight into it. Or I opened a
Oh,
door, they were spawned there, yes, but I can still escape it somehow. Lethal Company has some of those things where you just if you don't see it, you're dead. Like it's done. There's nothing
yeah.
you can do about it. Like the bracken,
The
if you don't see it, it's just automatically dead.
the monsters and basically because there's also a lot of pitfalls. The levels in
Mm-hmm.
general, which is harder in that game.
Yeah.
It's plain and simple.
I mean, but I will say I think Lethal Company may be more fun with people to play with others
Mm-hmm.
than
Oh, it gets
Repo
crazy.
is. Because Repo seems so easy, all the mechanics do, and Lethal Company
Yeah.
seems a lot harder. So I feel like with other people, especially people I haven't played before, it's just so much fun to watch them fail where you failed 100 times over as well.
I mean,
So
that's just that's just
I mean, it's
kind of
just fun.
enjoying the show.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
I the
yeah,
only I
that's
think Lethal Company actually got hurt by all the mods. I actually think
that's
it got hurt. So
yeah. People still start taking the game in their own direction,
yeah, and
and
if you
what I was
don't
gonna say
have the
though,
what?
there's a lot more also tension in Lethal Company because it does feel so much riskier than
Yeah.
Repo. Like recover, you can recover your teammates and revive them in Repo. Like as long as you don't fuck up. But
Mm-hmm.
Lethal Company, it's one and done. There's no coming back.
Yeah. And then what's the other one that's kind of like those that let me see if I can find it. I should have it in my library, just not downloaded. Uh, content warning. I really
Yeah.
liked content warning. It's just you have to have the right personnel to play that game. You have to have at least one person that like can essentially play the video camera and like play it as a almost like a VOD or something. Like they have to be a
Uh-huh.
streamer. You have to have
Like
one streamer in the game.
one good cameraman, it takes a lot to have. 'Cause, I mean, the game's about
Yeah.
making content, so
Yeah, and as long as you have that one person, like you can just play the game freely, and then it always looks good. But if you don't have that one person, essentially it's like Lethal Company, but I think harder. So,
it does seem the further you get, that game does get pretty. The difficulty spikes
yeah,
in it.
yeah, like you can just go into the first room, and all of a sudden, like one of the worst bosses will spawn right there, and you're just kind of stuck dying.
Yeah, we had that happen on I don't even think we made it to the
Mm-hmm.
first level. We were like we made it to the first level, but had to retreat, and the boss chased us back to the exit. It was like, oh, that's not
Yeah,
good. Oh, speaking of clones, you might have a better favorability for this, but what do you think about PUBG clones?
I mean Fortnite, PUBG. I don't even know
Call of
which
Duty
one.
Warzone,
Yeah, I don't
Battlefield
even
Red
know
Sec.
what did. I guess H1Z1 was one of the first, which I like. I don't. I played like 2 or 3 games of H1Z1, but I was at the very tail end of its popularity. Um,
Oh, we forgot to mention Elden Ring Night Rain.
well, I don't
It's
think that's in the
technically
same
it's kind
genre.
of similar to in running from the storm and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think it's in the same genre because of
No,
the.
it's
It's
not a
not.
shooter.
Yeah. I mean, I actually think Fortnite does really is like really fun to play. It's just really hard to get together a group of my friends my age to play Fortnite with me. So it's a hard one
Yeah,
because
but I mean, as
because
far
you
as
and Cobalt won't play. So
yeah, I'm just not a fan of it, man. I mean,
mm-hmm.
I don't even want to play Battlefield Red Sec, and I like Battlefield.
Yeah, I'm not a. I like shooters, but I like shooters where they're not taken as seriously, and everybody else that's a friend of mine like shooters where they're taken way too seriously. Like Counter Strike 2. Like I'll play and stuff, but I don't like even when we were getting demolished the other day, it wasn't like I was having fun. And Cobalt just all of a sudden stopped. I was like,
Well,
oh, I didn't know it
he
was that bad.
he
You
he
know.
kind of he kind of does get frustrated, like even when playing casual mode in that game. Like he's
Yeah, it's
always
like
going for the win.
yeah. Yeah, and then there's a lot of like we said dungeon crawler already, but dark and darker kind of have, and there's another game that's kind of like dark and darker now. I can't even
Uh,
where you go
Shoot, yeah, I
into
thought
it.
about it too.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, but
I don't
I
know
mean,
though.
essentially Arc Raiders is like that, right? But it's shooter.
Uh,
It's a shooter, but
uh,
you go in and do
it's a
all that.
shooter. It's probably comparable to things like like Escape from Tarkov and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, but
Because essentially those extraction shooters, or you or whatever you want to call them, your whole point is to, like go out there and like gather things and like strengthen yourself, and then you escape by the end. And don't and it's PvPvE, so you're fighting against players and the environment.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've never
Almost
really
like Monster
played an
Hunter.
extraction shooter. Kind of, in a way. Although there's no PvP in Monster Hunter.
That's true.
You do gotta get the materials though. Gotta harvest.
Yeah.
Mm. Any
Uh,
time, any tower defense games you prefer over the others?
I mean Clash Royale, but I stopped playing completely about 4 or 5 months ago now. Like I don't even have the game on my phone anymore. I deleted it because they kept. It's the thing that they keep adding things that break the meta, without it being already in the game before. So now it's a pay to win style. So like if it was in the game before, I could upgrade it and I'd be fine. But they keep adding stuff that I don't have. So I basically have to either pay for it to get it or I have to acquire it through some sort of like gotcha style chest or something like that. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I already have a ton of stuff in the game. You should have just upgraded what we already had.
That's
But
kind of why I stopped playing things like Fire Emblem Heroes because they just started making the
yeah,
game ridiculous.
I hate power creep with a passion. I cannot stand power creep. So any game that starts doing power creep, which Clash Royale essentially did, um, and then essentially, yeah, and then Fire Emblem Heroes definitely did. I'll just stop playing altogether.
You're breaking my heart.
Yeah, like I was a player since day one on Clash Royale. Was top 100 for the first few seasons, and then like I just didn't care enough about the game to actually try that hard to keep up there, so I just stopped climbing the leaderboards. But then I did other things that were fun in the game, and now I can't even have fun in the game. So I left my clan and deleted the game. But
I just remembered a PVE extraction shooter I played is Deep Rock Galactic.
yeah, I was gonna mention that one, but I didn't think it's kind of
But
different as well.
there's no PvP in that game. It's all
Yeah,
PvP. Well, it's except for friendly fire. There's no PvP.
yeah. Well, then we got, of course, all the sports games
Oh God,
kind of like each
that's
other.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of like similar fighting games. You can't really go down that hole because they each sport game is different from other sports. So even if you clone a game, you're really just trying to make a games of sports simulator. So it's kind
Yeah,
of hard to say clone.
yeah. I mean, like Rocket League, and then the new one that's not that good. I tried to play it, and like, yes, you can get good in the game, but I the camera throws me off too much to even play it anymore.
Heard your
I'm sad I bought it.
I
Um,
heard your live reactions in real time. So yeah,
yeah.
you just gradually just grew to be like miserable playing that game.
Well, I was having fun doing stuff, but then because I couldn't change the angle of my camera, I literally like, and it's due to me playing stuff like Rocket League where it already has a fixed camera. It's due to me being so used to that I completely would like have an open net and just miss. And so there was no, I was like, it's either I unlearn Rocket League and learn this game, which I definitely don't want to do since I'm way
I do
better at
not.
Rocket League and I still love Rocket League. And then, or I try to be good in both games and I'll just mess up, both of my. I'll get better at rematch, but I would definitely mess up my mechanics in Rocket League trying to play it. So, and then there's stuff like Played Up and what's the
Similar
sim?
looking games.
What's the sim? Uh,
Oh, the restaurant one,
Fast
or
food
I mean,
sim
this fast food, yeah, fast food simulator. There's
and
also
Overcooked.
yeah, Overcooked. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a new. I don't want to say it's taking the world by storm, but it's definitely possibly giving Nintendo some competition, and that's the Sonic Racers clone of Mario Kart.
You think so? Have
It's
you actually? Did you play it?
no, but I've seen people I know playing it. I mean, it's a game you don't have to have a Nintendo to play, and it's got Hatsune Miku.
Hmm. I mean, I have the beta version, so the free download,
Let's
but
see. Store.
it still has a free like trial thing.
What the hell was that? Oh God. Sorry, I saw a game that's on discount. When I click the search bar, it gives me like discounted games. I'm like, yeah, I'm not clicking that. Let's see, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, $70 goddamn dollars,
Yeah, that's why I won't buy
and
the
with
root.
overwhelmingly positive reviews on both English recent and whatever. It's just got several thousand reviews that are mostly positive. Looks like.
Yeah. Oh, Smash Bros. And what's that
Oh,
game me and you played for a little bit,
well,
and then we just
there's a
completely
few
stopped.
different Smash Club, but a lot of them failed. But including that one, it was the WB themed game.
Yeah, I can't
There's
even remember the name of it.
yeah, there was also another one my boss got me to play because it was free. Well, my former boss. It it was like it was based off of like Norse heroes or some shit like that. I can't remember what it was called, but I played that one too. They the WB one and that one also kind of failed. They didn't really get far.
Well, it's because they tried to update it, and then they broke the characters that were already in the game. It's like, how about you just leave them alone and add the characters from the other?
They
But
they
no,
they
no,
put
you can't do that. They have to be at the same level. I'm like, oh gosh.
there was like social media drama too around that game, and it was honestly just goofy. People were complaining because Velma's ult got you arrested by a police van, like put into a police van, and people were mad that you could arrest LeBron James.
Yeah. Uh,
Why?
it's just that type of.
It was a
It was
bad
it.
time of the
It had that type of player base, I would say.
yeah. Well, it's not just that the time of the game came out was a hot button issue, that kind of subject. So it was really just bad timing.
Yeah. And then
Right right now, people would not give a fuck if that happened.
yeah. And then of course the racing games and stuff, which I think I mentioned before. I actually like the Fortnite racer, but no one else
Fortnite
that I
racing.
knew played it. It was called Rocket Racing, and it's on. If you have Fortnite, you have it,
Okay.
but it's another game download. You just have to download it, and then you can play it. But it has the mechanics of Fortnite, so like it uses their system, but then it has like the driving almost of Rocket League, kind of.
Mm.
So it was fun. It was a racing game. I think I streamed it once, but I couldn't
Oh,
get
it's better than
anyone to
never.
play. I couldn't get anyone to play with me, so just kind of stopped.
Yeah, I actually just uninstalled Epic Games from my computer.
Oof.
It's gone. I know. I just saw Epic Games having a
Mm,
bunch of sales, but I'm not even. I don't even know if I want to reinstall just to
yeah.
put those games on my profile.
Yep, and then there's a lot of like party games that I don't think are like too similar, but they're similar enough. Like, of course, Jackbox is the big one, which they have a bunch of
Well,
games, so it's kind of hard not to have a game that's similar to theirs.
what was
Um,
that Mario Party clone that came out a while back? It was so
oh, I know
popular,
what you're
it just didn't
talking
take
about.
off.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. A lot of streamers played it.
I've
Yeah.
definitely seen a couple myself.
Yeah. I watched Chilled Chaos play that a little bit. Ange would probably like that. She likes
Probably
Mario Party a lot.
not Pummel Party.
What was it? Not Pummel Party? That
No, that's
sounds
the
right.
first one that came up. No, no, there was another one that was the exact same format as like where you had to go around a stage and stuff. But
Yeah,
Pummel
it's
Party
Pummel
was different
Party.
from that.
Nope, it is Pummel Party. It has, if you click on it, it'll show you the actual just stage
Yeah,
you have to
I
go
see
through.
the maps now. Yeah,
Yeah, it's literally a
yeah, I'm looking
clone.
at.
They just have all they don't care about um blood and gore stuff. Nintendo
Yeah,
does. There's a lot of golf
yeah.
games. Golf with your friends
Oh Lord,
being the best one.
golf it.
But yeah, golf with your friends.
Oh, speaking of clones, which came first, Peak or RV there yet?
Oh, Peak did.
Uh-huh.
RV there, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a newer game.
yeah. It came out in October 2025.
Yeah.
You
Peak
can't
was
tell me
at
that's not a
least
Peak
last year.
clone.
I don't know. I haven't played it, so I haven't even
I'm look,
watched it played yet.
I'm looking at it right now. Looks like the whole game, like judging by these gifts, is just you have to basically get your RV to the
to a point. Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of wild.
Well, I think we covered most of that. It's more of a preference on things, but
Oh, did you see the Power Wash Simulator clone coming out?
no.
Power Wash Simulator 2.
Oh, just the update. It's
It's just
already
yeah.
out. It's already
Uh
out.
huh. I see it.
Me and Ange might have to get that and stream it because we streamed the first
Oh,
one.
I'm enjoying a particular clone, and that's Goblin Cleanup. It's been pretty fun with people.
I've heard that that's a good one, but I
I think Ange
I
enjoyed
will
it.
I'll let her play and I will enjoy my time without it.
Oh,
I mean, I love tabletop simulator and I love getting in there and playing random games, but it's hard to get a group of people to do that.
dang.
hmm Which
But I
I
mean,
there is another party game that I want to get into at some point, and it's a meme game, but it's a .com.
a top cow.
Yeah, like you don't have to have it. It's just a
Yeah,
uh,
like
it
the drawing game,
yeah, like Drawful or Scriblio.
and
Yeah, it's kind of like those two. What Make It Meme, I think.
mm,
Make It Meme. Yep, that's it. And it plays the whole game for you. So you can make your own lobby and it gives you memes and you get to choose what you want to do, but yeah. Yeah, you can make it meme. It's something I'd really enjoy. I don't know if y'all would, but I love memes and I love making memes. So
I mean, I enjoyed that part of Jackbox TKO, which is basically a meme
I
game.
can't stand having to draw. That's my
I
own.
look. I'm not good at drawing either, but I just like what comes together in that game. It gets goofy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't stand drawing. If somebody could draw for me, I'd do it. But nope. That's my one big pet peeve with TKO that everybody loves, and then they're like, "It's okay if you can't draw," and then I draw something and they all laugh at it. I'm like, "Okay, no, I'm
Yeah,
done.
I was drawing just like kitchen knives. Like I don't go crazy.
I can't even do that." So yeah, but it's well, um, we'll move on here. Got
Sure.
some other stuff to talk about, like
Yes, sir.
non-Japanese stuff we'd like to see adapted into Japanese style anime, manga, or novel.
Hmm. I know they already had a supernatural anime.
You want that?
No,
I
they
would.
already had it.
Well, I know, but like, okay, I wouldn't have wanted it,
I saw
and
season one of Supernatural, and that's
I
about
still
it.
haven't watched it. I haven't seen any of New Supernatural, so I've maybe watched one episode, but that's not my type. It's a
Yeah.
fangirls. It's a fangirls.
Well, I mean, I got plenty of male friends that watch that show, but it's more for the supernatural part. But it gets ridiculous the further the show goes on, and then it seems like it's more of a fangirl thing.
Yeah,
Oof.
I'd like to see RuneScape adapted into an anime or manga, just like the first few quests. The Dragon Slayer quests would probably work well.
We need to get another football anime.
Another like American football.
American football.
I mean, sure.
Like we already got iShield 21, but we need more. They got plenty of boxing, plenty of baseball, plenty of basketball, plenty of soccer. We need
Where's all
American
the
football.
soccer anime? Where is this?
I mean, there's at least two,
I only know of one.
and that's Blue Lock.
Uh, is an actual.
Although,
I want an actual sports anime though.
Blue,
Cut out all the different like slice of life stuff, or like that's okay to have in, but make it short and make the
well,
actual sports side of the anime longer.
Blue Lock is, from what I've seen, mostly about the sports side. It's just
Okay.
ridiculous. Like the like there's motherfuckers who could like predict the future and shit kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, that's the fun part.
Uh huh.
Fun.
Well,
Like that
and to
was
be
the
fair,
fun part of Prince of Tennis. I love that in
oh,
Prince of Tennis.
Kuroko no Basket kind of had it, but not to that degree. Like
Yeah.
there's things more like, oh, this person's good at reading people's movements or copying them and stuff, and like one guy was just really good at dropping 3 pointers from anywhere on the fucking map.
Yeah. Like I watched Haikyuu a little like or I haven't I take that back. I haven't watched Haikyuu. I have looked at Haikyuu and while they do a lot of the volleyball, it's like I've seen like just small bits and pieces. I hate it when they do quick frames of points in games. It's like that's the whole reason I'm watching this anime is for the sports aspect, and you're like just
Well,
they just serve and then there's a point. It's like no, make it interesting. Like make it the ultimate serve, and then he like takes 5 minutes getting ready or and then
oh,
slowly goes up
you want
slow
the Shiba Inu
animation
type build up, huh?
Bollywood soundtrack.
They did do
It's
stuff like that in
classic.
season two. Like
Yeah.
season two was when they started playing against heavy hitters.
Well, no, but then then the scores like all of a sudden 11-15. I don't want that. I want to
You don't
see
want them to cut
every
out.
single point at the in the game. I don't like skipping and like skipping over parts of the. I want to see everything
Okay,
in the game.
it's not a real like sporting event, but I get what you mean.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the thing about it is,
Make it
from
a
my
sporting
perspective, is
event.
though it's kind of like watching a highlight reel of of a sports game rather than sitting there watching the whole game where it's just like, well, football, oh, another forward out, or they inch their way down the field. They just come in for the big plays where there's a lot on the line, like the game's on the line and the tension's higher. They tend to
Yeah,
focus more on those areas.
but make that the slice of life part is just all the in between.
Uh huh. Bro, if they showed every fucking round, that like season
Oh.
three was only 10 episodes, it would have been 24 if they would have showed every point.
Well, just do it faster.
Mm-hmm. That I mean, they did as fast as they could by cutting out the.
Yeah. But no, like you could like there's only a volleyball game at the most lasts 3 hours with each set. With the
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4 or even 5 sets they have. So
Yeah,
just do a
tennis.
whole season of anime on one match between two teams, and I would probably love this anime. But they don't do stuff like that. So I would like to see stuff like that more in anime. But
Oh, hold on, they got a basketball show called Left Hand Layup on Crunchyroll.
mm,
What's it?
I
It
can
just came out.
I also can say that I haven't watched a sports anime in a long time, so it might
What's
just
coming
be
out
that
right
I
now?
might just be that I'm not caught up and maybe they are doing more of the sports and
Wait,
less
is
of
this
the slice
Chinese?
of life.
Sorry to cut you off, but yeah, this the main character is Zhu Jingzhe.
Okay.
Might be actually Chinese in
Mm,
production.
yeah, and then let's see what else we want to see non-Japanese but as anime
Hmm. Make it so.
or manga or novel because I think
They had the Deadpool manga.
they already do that.
Yeah, and it had like My Hero Academia character show up in it.
Oh. Um, let's see. I had a few, but now I can't think.
uh, no, well they do have some Batman Japanese projects. I know there's the Bat Samurai movie and stuff. So
I
that
don't know if I
technically
would.
already kind
I
of
don't
Japanese.
know if I would want to see like Americanized superheroes in anime. I don't think I would like that.
Well, I've seen some like mostly uh DC comic book or movies get animated by Eastern Studios, and they do a really good job at it. They still
Yeah,
kind of have the American art style, but they just use their animation techniques, and it's very nice.
yeah.
What else is there? We need we we need to see Law and Order, the anime.
You mean Phoenix, right?
Basically, but
It's
I don't know.
already an anime.
I don't think they have like a lot of murder in the Phoenix Wright games. I haven't played one to be honest.
I don't know. I only watched the first season, which was really good. I need to watch the second.
Objection.
You know what?
Harry
I
Potter.
no, please no,
Why not?
because I already I Harry Potter's okay. I actually like the prequel better, whatever the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I actually like that one better.
Okay.
But Harry Potter was kind of cringe. But I did watch it
Oh,
later in
you
life, so
said it. Well,
yeah.
then how about Lord of the Rings, the anime?
I don't think it can be done. That'd have to be like a light novel or a manga.
Well, what if they spend 13 episodes just doing the first book, or more than
It'd have to be more. It would
that?
have to be like one
I don't know. They
episode would
they
just be
they did the
them in
first
the
book in a
Shire.
2 hour movie.
They didn't do the first movie that well, and also the extended version's way better, which makes it 4 hours. I believe the first movie is. Let's see.
I don't know. I think you have a reasonably placed anime at 12 episodes. Be book one. I mean, how much time is that if you did? It's basically 22 minutes per episode of the actual content if you don't include like recaps. So what's that? 250, 260 minutes, something like that. And if you divide that by six, D, that's over 4 hours.
Three
Then you divide
hours
it.
and 48 minutes is the first movie with the extended
Wow.
version.
Oh, the extended version.
Yeah,
So in other words, we need at least 16 episodes. Is what you're looking for. That give us a solid 5 hours of anime.
and but with anime they can do so much more. So I would actually want
Oh yeah.
more. I'd want a 24 episode
Hey, look,
book
even if
one.
you don't like it, the actual way they did the visuals in the first movie, like the way they just made things whatever, can't remember his name right now. Him visiting the hobbits and being all tall and shit around like short people. It's they actually put a lot of effort in the effects. But if they did it animated, they could take a lot more fantasy approach to things. You know,
Yeah, I mean it'd be.
well,
I'd probably watch it, but I probably wouldn't like it as much as the movies.
the movies. I mean, you
Yeah,
read the books, didn't you?
yeah. I mean, so to me, I watched the movies first.
Gandalf, that's his name.
So the movies were amazing because they were coming out when I was like six. What was this? 2001? Yeah, I was 7 years old at the time, watching Lord of the Rings. Dude, I was having
Who
the time of my life.
Who has the IP for Lord of the Rings?
HBO Max or Hulu. Well, the like the I mean the what do you
Warner
call
Brothers.
them? Tolkien family has the IP, but they essentially just sold it to everybody because
Yeah, I
it's
meant the
everybody.
production company. Like, who owns the IP for?
And then it'd be Disney because Hulu is Disney now.
Okay, I thought you said HBO at first. So I was more
HBO
confused
and
with WB
Hulu and Disney are all the
because
same thing now.
WB does fund some anime projects. So if it was owned by WB, this could be possible because
I don't think is Warner Brothers still a company anymore.
they've sold off part of their company, but they still operate on their own thing.
They
I
have
don't.
Paramount. Paramount is what they're under
And
now.
I think they still own DC. They still own the DC stuff IPs.
Yeah, so Paramount is their thing. Oh, actually, Paramount and Netflix are battling for Warner Brothers.
Yeah, it looks like actually the IP is owned by Embracer
Just one.
Group through Middle Earth Enterprises, holds major rights to films, games, merch, etc. Amazon Studios owns the TV rights, The Rings of Power, and the Tolkien estate managed the original book rights with Warner Brothers. So if we Warner Brothers, if they get the right pitch, they probably could get their anime studios to work on a Warner Brothers anime. It's
I'd be
possible.
against it. I'd be
You'd be
against it.
against until you see it, and it's spectacular.
Hmm.
I'm just saying. I mean, a lot of things whenever they're I watch it with the low expectations when I watch an American IP get into an anime. Like I did watch the Suicide Squad Isekai anime with Double. It was okay. I'm not gonna say it was the greatest thing ever, but it was a fun watch. It's just some things about it are kind of not close to the original content, but I'm
Hmm.
not gonna compare things too well. I'm gonna say if you like anime, it wasn't bad. Some people raved about how good it was. It was okay for me.
Yeah. Something I have been trying to watch, or at least trying to find, has been The Tick, the animated series, but
Oh
I have
Lord.
never. It's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, no, you can't find that. I know they had a live action one to come out, but I'm more worried about watching the animated show. That's
Yeah,
a
the
middle '90s
animated
cartoon
movie.
right there.
Yeah, that is a goaded thing. It looks like it's on YouTube right
Probably the
now.
best place you are gonna find it. Oh, the Tick.
Yeah.
That show's so fucking good.
Yeah, that animated series was hilarious.
Look at
But
the classic. Wait, what's this video format again? Oh my god, I pull up an episode on YouTube just to try to look at it. It's not 720p. Don't lie to me. It's loud.
all right.
Oh, it's the three. It's the 3:4 format. That's what it's called. It's not the 16 by whatever 16:9. It's 3:4. The old school. Oh, look at that resolution. This brings me back.
What do you think about an like a dark and brooding Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
They already
style
had that. It's called
anime?
The Last Ronin,
The
and
last.
they actually did have a Teenage
That's a
Mutant Ninja
comic
Turtle.
series. No, no, no. I'm saying an anime.
I mean, well, they were going to make a movie for that, and it got canceled. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be dark all because they did have a Ninja Turtles manga that was dark. Like the turtles were getting mutilated in their fights and stuff. It was like real damage was being taken. And technically, they did have an anime. It was by Studio Trigger.
What was it though?
Now, I wasn't interested because
Was
in the
it?
trailer they didn't show any of the good stuff, but the actual like final fight against the Shredder was fucking spectacular. Where is it at? Fuck, it can't be this one. I maybe it is.
Ninja Turtles
Tales of
anime?
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let me see if this was by Studio Trigger. IMBD. I mean, it looks like it. Maybe.
What's
Show
it
me the
called?
production.
I mean,
Tales
the
of the
night.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It looks okay. I'd rather have a like. I don't know, like
No, this
a.
this this ain't what I'm talking about. This well, maybe it is. I don't know. It's hard to tell with this little trailer
Yeah.
I'm seeing.
I don't know. I'd like to see like a Demon Slayer version almost.
Where the actual battles seem to be serious.
Yeah.
That one was way more over the top with the fights, as in like Gurren Lagann kind of over the top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, I'd like to see. I don't know. It's a different. I'd like to see like a CS:GO style thing in anime. They don't really have many like shooter anime.
Well, I mean, the thing is, there's no real plot to CS:GO, so that's kind of what you
There
need for an
is
anime.
too. It's just they don't want to dive into it, I guess. Or do like a. I mean, you don't even have to do CS. It can just be anything.
Oh yeah, like Rainbow Six Siege.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like tactical and shooting, are like gunplay animes aren't that rare to be honest. There's quite a few out there, but they usually tend to go a somewhat supernatural route as well. Usually.
Yeah, they need to stick with just the
Oh, it's Rise of TMNT. That's the name of the show. I think.
rise, rise of the Teenage Mutant Turtles. Yeah, it looks too kid-like. I wouldn't have
Yeah,
liked it.
I said that. Like I said, I was put off by it, and then I saw the actual fights. I'm like, oh, they actually Studio Trigger actually did their thing with this. They just took the Nickelodeon art approach to it, but
It
the
says
fights
it's
are actually really cool.
Nickelodeon Animation Studios, the production company for that one,
Yeah, but Studio Trigger worked on it.
and Flying Bark Productions. Where's this? I'm trying to find Studio Trigger. Should be on the Wikipedia page if they.
I mean, that's what I just googled Studio Trigger TMNT and Rise came up. So yeah, this is the one where Casey Jones was a girl and April O'Neil was a black teenager. So that's that good old American that's being put in there. That's on Netflix, huh. And Paramount Plus. Huh.
I'm looking at Studio Trigger stuff, and they don't have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing. But
Wait, hold on.
it could be. Is it a different type of? If it's in a different studio, are you thinking of the right studio?
One
This
second,
is
I'm
like.
reading. Oh, maybe it was just Wait, no. Hold on. Let me click on this real quick. Oh, that's Reddit. Ugh.
I mean, it might be one of the animators or something that switched from
Maybe.
Studio Trigger or whatever, but it's not Trigger themselves. They have
I don't
Kill
know.
a Kill.
I saw this a long time ago that Studio Trigger worked on this. I mean, like this was like a year after it came out. Let me
Well,
see. IMBD. What does it say?
Studio Trigger hasn't directly animated a major TMNT series or film, but their distinct high energy style has influenced TMNT Mutant Mayhem.
How?
That's all it says.
I
And Rise.
Well,
So
that's yeah. Rise is the one I'm talking about, but Mutant Mayhem was kind of like a 3D animated show. So I mean,
their
movie.
influence comes from founders like Hiroyuki Imaishi, who
Yeah,
worked
I mean,
on the rise of TMT.
if it was just influenced by Studio Trigger, that makes sense too. Because and there's a lot of things in like the fight that I've seen that is like this looks just like fucking Studio Trigger. I mean,
Yeah.
Studio Trigger's the one that worked on like Kill la Kill and Premiere and shit
Yeah,
like
well,
that.
it says the guy that animated Gurren Lagann is the one who worked on TMNT, Rise of TMNT.
That explains it then. Yeah, it's not that Studio Trigger did it, it's a guy from Studio Trigger did it.
Yeah. I'd like to see a nice I don't know. I would say Ruby, but they did that. It wasn't that
Ruby,
good.
yeah, it did get an anime, didn't it? Technically, so did
But
the Powerpuff Girls.
yeah. Trying to think of more real life stuff that I don't know. They could go like more CSI mentalist. That would be cool.
Yeah, I
Do
mean,
one of those.
a down to earth like a crime drama done in the anime.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds redundant to make a down to earth anime, but yeah. I mean, they had shows like My Home Hero was really good. I stopped watching because I need to watch with somebody. This show's good.
Yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, do,
Oh,
do,
and I'm
do, do,
gonna
do.
link you the fight I was talking about. You'd see my confusion, but yeah, you can see. You also see the inspiration if you watch that fight.
Okay. Do, 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 do. You know what? I really wish they would do some type of ninja anime about like some kid who's orphaned.
I, I
I'm trying to think of some other stuff, but I'm just
well, if
you
you
know
want an
what?
anime about an orphan, Spider Man could do with a good anime. To be
I don't
fair, though,
know.
the animes I've seen based off of Marvel IPs have not been that good, or at
Yeah.
least just they just didn't catch my attention. Hmm. Oh, Big Hero 6. That's that show's almost an anime. That movie's almost an anime as it is.
I did really like Big Hero 6 and I wish they would have just done a sequel instead of
Uh,
all the
it got
weird
oversh-
stuff they did.
it got overshadowed by freaking Frozen. They came out at the same time.
Yeah, I feel like Big Hero 6 has a bigger following now almost.
I mean, it took a few years, but Frozen's fan base finally died a
Yeah.
little bit. They moved on. They grew up.
Well, there's going to be a Frozen 3, so I don't know if they're going to it's going to resurge. But
Shrek the anime.
Shrek, there we go.
Dude, I
You
scrolling
know
through things and
what?
I saw that pop Puss in Boots pop up. That's why I said that.
You
What's
know
up?
what? I would love to see them do like a I know they have a couple, but like an idol anime where it's like just the whole alive girls voice acting themselves
Oh
or
Lord.
something in an actual anime. That'd be cool.
If they actually did
Like
a
have
Hollow
Fubuki
Live
be the
anime.
main character starting Whole Alive. Have Yago just just spout his
you
vision.
you never actually see Yago for the whole first season until like the last frame.
No,
You
no,
find
he's got
like
to start
his
it.
chair swivels around. You see Yago for the first time. But
He's producer son.
producers. Now we're gonna have Mane Chan.
Yeah, and then season two's the English. Season three's ID. Uh,
I mean, as if we're going by the generations. Oh, did ID come before EN? I thought they did.
no, I don't think so. I think Ian, the first ones came before the first
I
IDs.
I think you're actually right about that because I just remember something in. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
there were
that's the right
like
timeline.
3 or 4
The
generations of JP before any of them, but
Oh yeah, Fabuki was out before they actually got English.
well, yeah, but Fubuki's one of
Well,
the original.
she's an early one. I was thinking of the
Yeah,
one that came after them, Kirio Coco.
yeah. Let's see.
We need to get
Hololive Generation Zero.
we need to get
Oh,
the
actually,
lost.
I was wrong. It's Sora, Roboko-san, Sakura Miku, and Suisei and Ozki that are the first.
Yeah,
They're Hololive Zero.
I
And
think
then,
that's back when they were still trying to not be what they are now, but they gave up and
yeah,
made zero.
yeah, and then Fubuki, Matsuri, Aki,
Uh,
Haito, or Hachima,
well, it's next
and
generation was
Rosenthal.
Fubuki, Mio, Korone, and Okayu. They were the gamers generation.
No, Hololive First Generation is. I'm looking at it like
Oh yeah,
on my
Monster Arena.
screen. is Shirakami Fubuki, Natsuri Matsuri, and then Hachima, Aki Rosenthal, Hitomi Chris, who never was really around, and then
Yeah.
Yozaru Mel. And then we have the second generation, which also does not include gamers, is
Well, that's
Ayame, Chaco, Subaru, Aqua, and Shion. And then you got gamers, which is added Okayu and Kurone and Mio. But Fubuki was already there. Yeah. So he'd come in with his one idol, Suisei,
I mean,
the true idol, and she's like, "Let me bring my friends." Miko shows up.
look,
Sora shows up.
I can agree Fubuki would have to be probably the main character, but no, Sora would be the one that he comes in with.
Oh, true, but
Has to be.
Suisei's is the actual idol though. Is she just the standoffish idol that is doing
There's
everything?
always that one that's got to be a difficult person to get along with.
Yeah, I don't know if she's difficult to get along with. She's
No,
just
but
not
I'm talking about as
a.
character tropes.
Yeah, but I don't know if that should be her. She seems like she'd get along with everybody. She's just not a people person.
That's what I mean. Like, they just have a personality quirk where they're kind of not so much hard to get along with, but they just kind of distance themselves from everybody else inadvertently.
Mm. Do 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 do. Let's see, and then Rushia would be have to be the villain.
I mean, they probably just wouldn't
In
include her.
Rushia and Mel be the villains behind behind everything.
Well, the thing is, the reason why I say they couldn't include them is what we talked about prior, where they probably have to have some kind of right to their like royalties to their IP. So because they were
Yeah.
kicked out of the company, they couldn't use their likeness in the anime. So it's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here, and then like out of nowhere, English
Be
and
Usana though. Oh God, Crony is an anime character.
she's just a kudere with a underlying yandere version that comes up every once in a while. I
Well, the
don't know
problem is they got a couple members of English who are no longer with the company, but I know Gura's not with them anymore. But they got that girl that could voice her. She sounds just like her.
that girl that can voice her.
Yeah, Saba. What's her name?
Who? I don't know who he's talking about. Oh, but they could. I mean, they could probably bring back any of those for an anime. I doubt that matters.
I know. Look, I look. I try to tell my pops it works every time. All right.
Yeah,
Like I don't know how I got cursed like this, but I can't watch a Saints game. When I watch, they lose. When I stop watching, they win.
yeah.
Every time I started watching the game, something bad would happen, so I had stopped watching. And my dad just now said the game was tied up 17-17. He turned the game off. He checked me back after like 20 minutes later, and the Saints came back and won. It's like, damn, it works every time.
Mm-hmm. That's me with the Buccaneers. I keep trying to watch the game and they lose.
Man, NFC South got it out for the Bucks last week or two, huh?
Yeah, but at least my Broncos are winning everything. You're gonna win the Super Bowl, man.
I told you about my friend, right? He couldn't stand the Saints and Sean Payton, and so
Mm-hmm.
he's been eating some humble pie since Sean Payton's now coaching the Broncos, his favorite team.
Yeah.
So how about them Broncos, buddy?
All right. Well, I don't have a hot take that's this week. I might not have one next week either. Um, I'm losing my
Like,
touch with the hot
you,
takes,
you
man.
you're losing your cynicism.
No, I just went over so many that the only hot takes I have now are the same ones. They don't they're
That's
unchanging.
something we could do an anime on. The rise of Tom Brady.
No, thank you. I wouldn't watch.
You
I
don't want
like
to. You
I
don't want to see
act
that man become the goat.
No, I actually love Tom Brady, but I would just I hate media interjection with Tom
Uh huh.
Brady because they constantly talk about Deflategate and other things that they considered cheating, and it's like, well, then why was he not taken out of the game? Because it wasn't cheating.
Why?
The end.
Why was he not given an actual penalty or the bus or them given an actual penalty? Like
There was no Deflategate. They can't prove that he did anything. Therefore, he
like
did not cheat.
they got
Regardless
they
of
got
what anyone thinks, he did not cheat.
they got the Saints for a bounty scandal. You know.
Yeah. It's like I get the argument is like, well, but they were all always deflated. But did Tom Brady do it? Well, we can't prove that. He didn't
No.
cheat then. Therefore,
If anybody
he is not.
it would be
Yeah,
the actual team because they're in control of their own balls and shit.
yeah, yeah. So I just I hate when they say he cheated, and it's like, well, prove it, and they're like, well, we can't. Well, therefore, there's only one conclusion of he did not cheat,
My
and
best takeaway from that was the meme where it said I think it was a picture of Donald Trump with the quotes "I'm going to lower inflation," and then Tom Brady he's got my vote.
yeah.
I
I'm
laughed
fine.
about that one a
And
few times.
honestly, I don't think that matters a whole lot. The guys still have to throw it, the guys still have to catch it. And if it's easier to catch, that means it's just easier to catch for the defenders, too.
Look, man,
Just get good.
haters are gonna hate when they see somebody succeed. They're gonna find and latch on to any reason to hate on them. All right.
He's the GOAT. All right. You know what? I would like to see Icy Fire Mage in anime. So
Icy Fire
let's do
Mage.
that now and give him a raid because I
We're
don't
not
have a
we're
hot take.
we're
We're
not
even
gonna do a
here.
recommendation.
Oh, I guess that's true. We can do recommendations of the week, but I haven't even thought of that. So if you want to go
I already know
first,
what.
I
Yeah, I mean, I already mentioned the one I'm early because
Blue
I
Lock,
have enjoyed. Yeah, what?
Blue Lock. No,
No,
it's
it's a game. It's one that I've been playing this week with friends. Goblin Cleanup. If you, it's actually, I think it can. I think it's up to be nominated for Better with Friends category on the Steam Awards.
we have gotten so far away from what the recommendations was originally supposed to be.
It's supposed to be anime, right?
No, it's supposed to be obscure and not stuff people know about.
Dude, barely anybody plays Goblin Cleanup. What are you talking about?
You just said it's supposed to be nominated for something. That's not a
Because Better with
barely.
Friends.
Yeah.
But I say it could be nominated, not that it is nominated.
Mm, mm. I have actually seen streamers play it.
Because
Therefore, it is.
yeah, whenever it came out, doesn't mean that they were like the game got big. I mean, it's shooting for the friend slot because it's less than $20. Well, it's $20 when it's not on sale.
Yeah.
Let's see. It has how many reviews? It has a total of 1,000 reviews. Does that sound like something that's got to like not obscure?
It depends on
Yeah, huh?
because Steam's weird on that one.
Your face is weird.
It may be, but you don't need to point that out to people. My
I'm kidding. I'm
goodness.
kidding. Whenever I
Oh,
say that,
now you're kidding.
don't
Oh,
take me
okay.
serious when I say that. I say
Uh,
it all the time.
yeah. Like I've never reviewed a game once that I know of.
I don't think I have
So
either.
I think that's a bit obscure, like a bit
I
skewed.
don't, well, what's that game I mentioned earlier? It's got like where's was it RV there yet?
that one was played by Saba and them. It's definitely
That
well
one's got
known.
20,000 reviews, and
That's true.
the other one we mentioned has like 100 and something thousand. That the game we were talking about. What were we talking about? Where's that?
Yeah, but
Not you.
Power Wash 2 only has 5,000. So what does that tell
Only.
you?
It's
Yeah.
still 5 times more than that.
I have 7 friends who play this game
Oh
and
yeah,
3 who
the
want the
Sonic
game.
the Sonic racing game has 6,000.
Yeah.
But that's also a cross-platform
But
game. So
I wasn't taking a shot at you. I was just saying
I
for
know.
there's a lot of games like that that are I mean a lot of things that we have recommended that I'm just like okay, that's not not obscure at all.
And to
Well,
be fair, I mostly recommend because that's something for our friends that could play, and I do recommend if anybody around here likes those kind of like cleanup games at all, and you want something to play with your friends, it's a fun game.
mm, I did just finish Suppose a Kid from the last Dungeon Boonies moved to a starter town. It was pretty
Uh huh.
good, but let's
How
see.
many reviews does it have though?
I don't know. I'm not recommending it though. I need to find a better recommendation here. Let's look in the adventure column.
the, I'm scrolling through the reviews on Goblin Cleanup, and the only negative review is I got this for me and my friend on Christmas as a gift. But honestly, we both dislike it. There's too much back and forth with finding objects to restore. It's kind of the point of the game. Flimsy combat with killing skeletons. There's one skeleton you have to fight. You have to kill it with the fire slime. It's like I think this person kind of missed the point of the game.
Missed the point. Missed the point.
It's an EA game. Is it EA?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
No, it says developer is Chrysalu and the publisher is Team 17. Where does it get EA? Unless it's just the genre he's talking about. Early access, that's what, yeah. It's an early access game. It's like, bro, it's like combat was not the point of the game. What are you what are you on about?
Do, do, do. I'm going to recommend this one. Let me make sure I haven't already. It is a. I mean, it's probably about the same popularity as Goblin Cleanup. Let me make
I'll be the
sure.
judge of that.
Well, I mean, when it came out, it was. Now it's definitely not. All right, I see it. There's nothing on it. So I'm recommending an anime called Interviews with Monster Girls.
Oh Lord. That's a good one.
Has one of the best characters ever
Oh.
in a Mon Musume style setting. And I wish that they would continue this series. I know it continues in the manga. I'm not going to read it. I wish they would just have a season 2, please.
Hey,
But
it's sorry, but I was looking up because Team 17 they said they're having a sale. They've also done games like Overcooked, Golf with Your Friends, Blasphemous, and a few other ones. Dredge.
yeah, I might
So
have to rewatch Interviews with Monster Girls because of how
I
good it
I
is.
wouldn't be surprised if you would because that's right up your alley.
Yep. Essentially, the character I'm talking about that I think is goaded is the succubus who doesn't want to be a succubus.
She's
And
she's she's really trying her best in every episode.
yep, she's a
You can't help but
teacher.
root for her.
Yep, she's a teacher
Well,
and she's a full-grown woman. That's all
shall
you
I say
need
she's
to
also
know.
the only character that won't get the main character put in jail.
Yeah.
That's an important takeaway.
And she's completely infatuated with the main character, but because she's a succubus, she actually does correctly and keeps her cool, doesn't do everything just to, you know, throw herself at the main character. And I
They have a couple
appreciate
of close
that in an
calls though.
anime. I do
They had
appreciate that in an anime.
well, she had to realize. Well, she did spend a bit pushing the boundaries of whether he's affected by her powers or not, and she did realize that he actually is affected. He's just doing his damn best. Okay, you need to chill out.
Yeah. but she stopped as soon as she figured it out.
Yeah.
So,
When she realized that she was putting stress, like maybe I should back off a little bit. Like good on
hmm
her. Clap clap. But
well,
now she
but
is the
also it
mastermind.
was very sweet. It was
It's a
very
chill
sweet
trope.
how she did it. She was like, "Oh, we're at the pool. Might as well show 'em my swimsuit because I'm about to, swim, and therefore, you
Had to
know,
try to go back up.
yep, she had to cover back up, and she didn't freak out like anime girls usually do. She just took it
That
as a compliment, as she should.
that actually is a trope that got annoying after a while. Was the tsundere rage,
hmm
or just
I
any case where a girl gets violent whenever something happens.
I don't mind the tsundere rage as long as they afterwards take it as a compliment to the character. Like they actually
Well,
say, "Well, I'm glad you thought that way, but please don't."
to be fair, most of the some
They
of a lot
usually
of the
like
characters
it.
getting beat up by a girl whenever he does something crazy, they also are working on getting put on a list.
Yeah. All right. Well, now the rig goes through for Icy Meyer Mage. We will see y'all next week
I see
or
you.
another time this week playing a game, maybe. I don't know. We shall
Catch you
see.
later.
Have a good day, everyone. Bye.